Shit, loud enough. So, and praise to the Most High Yah and His Son Yahweh Shai. Just coming to y'all with the class. I don't know, it might not be too quick, but it's a little quick though. On this pagan Christmas break, there was a little time off. Esau done eased up the yoke on his pagan holiday. Excuse me. And I thought we bring a word to y'all, man. Some of the Christmas and where it come from. Kind of just touch bases on some scriptures, you know, because we hear a lot of people talk about celebrating this Christmas holiday, even our own friends and family that, you know, have been trying to get them away from this thing. But, you know, the sheep here, they know him and they'll follow him. So, thing is, we just try to come and get some edification of God's word. Read right here quick.
This is the origin of Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas celebration of a birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But whose, for sure?
They say the Christmas is a celebration of a birthday, but whose birthday is it? Read.
Christmas tree really comes from an old Polish fable,
Mm-hmm.
telling of an evergreen tree which sprang out of a dead tree stump.
Mm-hmm.
This obviously symbolized dead Nimrod, and the new evergreen tree symbolized how he had come to life again.
See, now that everybody is going into celebrating Christmas, you really celebrate Nimrod. Now people don't know it, man. Read out.
As the reborn, unconquered God, reborn, unconquered God.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we also have the connection of this holy holiday to the season of winter, because Nimrod, reborn, was said to have come out of the underworld,
Mm-hmm.
a place of the dead.
See, because now they're saying that Nimrod came out of the place of dead. See, the thing is, we don't celebrate the dead. We celebrate the living, man. Read up.
Similar to the dark, death-like surroundings the culture gives us.
See, because guess what? They even tell us that the New Year start where? In the winter. But according to the scriptures, New Year started in what? The spring. Drop down to, no, keep reading now. Keep reading on.
December 25 was an important date for the Babylonians,
Mm-hmm.
a day of celebration, gifts, cutting tree, and decorating.
Okay. Read it. Keep reading.
A day lot similar to the Christmas as it is celebrated today.
And so that's what our people, they giving into all kind of traditions, all kind of pagan holidays, all kind of pagan traditions that the Most High never ordained us to do. He sent us to repent. He never sent us over here to give into their law, statutes, and commandments, but we did. But our brothers and sisters, we being our people, God has speed to that thing, man. Read out.
We should know that the root of all paganism is ancient Babylon.
The root of all paganism is ancient Babylon, man. Matter of fact, hold every go to Baruch, chapter 4, right quick. We're gonna go to verse 6. So you keep your place on the straight sheet, because we're going back there again. Read it out.
The book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were some nations.
We said we were sold to the nation, read.
Not for your destruction.
He didn't sell us over here to America to destroy us. Read out.
But because God to wrath.
Because we moved our God to wrath because we didn't follow his law, statutes, and commandments. See, that's the thing. And our people think that we're going to make it to heaven, even not following God's statutes and commandments. And that's not going to happen, man, according to the scriptures, man. Read out.
Ye were delivered unto enemies.
Mm-hmm.
For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devil.
What they doing when you celebrating these pagan holidays, you sacrificing yourself and your children unto devils, man. That's what the Bible said, man. Read.
And not God.
And not God. This is a pagan holiday, man. This is not something that was ordained for us in the Bible where they told us to celebrate Christmas. It didn't tell us that, man. So we're gonna have to go back to God's laws and commandments, man. Read that out. Verse 8.
Ye have forgotten the everlasting.
Because y'all forgot the everlasting God, man. Read.
That brought you up.
Mm-hmm.
And ye have Jerusalem that nursed you.
See, because that's our forefathers, our foremothers, and our forefathers. Guess what? They nursed us. They taught us the law, statutes, and commandments, but we did. We went off. Guess what? God gave us a law, statutes, and commandment. We went out. Man, we got to come back to God's laws in order to get up out of this situation, man. No else around it. Let's go back over there right quick.
Know that the root of all paganism is ancient Babylon, where it all began.
See, this right here is the modern day Babylon. See, our people don't know that, man, but this is the modern day Babylon. This is the melting pot, man. You can do any and everything in this place, man. This is the place. When you go into, I was listening to a brother today. He had went into some good stuff. But as you go to read say for instance, you're reading in Psalms 23. Reading in Psalms 23, he said, "Yea, that I walk through the valley of the shadow of death." This is the valley of the death that we walking through, man, that we've been praying for to come up out of that situation. Our people don't know. Our people been reading them scriptures for forever, and they don't know the meaning and don't know how to interpret the scriptures because they don't go precept upon precept. They don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So the mysteries of the Bible don't them like that. Read up.
The Egyptians and Greeks, after the decline of Babylon, adopted their religion. Paganism, just the way they did for their knowledge of the sacred sciences of astronomy and mathematics from Babylon. Nimrod got killed at an early age, and his wife, Semiramis, rose into greatness of his account. She pronounced Nimrod as God, making herself a goddess.
And see, that's what our people, man, we realize, man, even our people nowadays, guess what? Oh, I'm a God. Yeah, you are, we know. But you're going to die like a man. Read.
Nimrod, Tammuz, Bacchus, Adonis, or Osiris, the wife, Semiramis, a.k.a. Ishtar, Diana, Aphrodite, Astarte, Rhea, Venus.
All these are pagan gods. And after all these different holidays, after all these different traditions, guess what? All those names right there, and all those different traditions, and all them holidays, and all the things that we call ourselves worship, or call ourselves giving into, or call ourselves celebrating for our children, all of us, one of those gods gonna come up in the pagan, in your paganism. Read up.
She bore a son and proclaimed him to be the resurrected Nimrod.
See, trying to make Nimrod be the resurrected Christ, man. It's not happening, man. We got the one true, man. He got the one true son, and then his name is not Nimrod, man. Read.
This was not difficult for her, for she was a promiscuous woman. She professed that she had gone down to the world of the dead, rescued Nimrod, and brought him back.
Man, let's get back to the scripture, man. This our people, man. Our people and our leaders have failed us, man. Let's go to Jeremiah, man. Jeremiah 14:1. Our leaders failed us, man. And for our leaders, this is the trickle-down effect of our people, of our leaders failing us, man. We'll just show you how the trickle-down effect happens when your leaders fail, man. Read it up.
Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 1. The word of the Lord that came to Jeremiah concerning the death. Judah mourned.
It said, Judah is in read.
And the gates thereof language.
See, because our gates is language, man. That means our leaders have us, man. And the cause of our leader has failed and fallen us. We done got away from our law, statutes, and gates. But fallen our leaders have failed us. Guess what? We no longer Jews is black anymore. But keep reading and see what the Bible say, though.
They are black.
What color is the real Jew?
They are black.
Because now we, guess what, through the scriptures, man, we read that now we know that the Jews are black. Read.
They are black unto the ground.
Unto the ground, because the darker you get, man. Read.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Now the Jerusalem is gone up, man. But our people don't consider that thing, man. Our people goes into every idolatry that you can get into. Guess what? If they made that could go up in your house, that it could clean spirits, guess what they'll do? Everybody in America about their fellow. Man, we'll have to come up out of that thing, man. We're going to show you the trickle-down effect of what happens when our people don't listen to the Most High God. Go to 2nd Ezra. Go to 2nd Ezra chapter 5 and verse 8 right quick. This trickle down effect, when our leaders, when your leaders fail you, this is the trickle down effect.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5, verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
There shall be a confusion also in place.
Because that's what's happening now in the melted pot, man. And all over the world. It is confused places, man. Read.
And the fire shall be off sent out again.
And the fire is sent out the fire now, because guess what? Our people is passing their children straight through the fire right now. But we're going to tap into that. Read up.
The wild beasts shall change their places.
Because the wild beasts, reason why the wild beasts change their places, the earth is given into the hands of wicked. And guess what the wicked is doing? He's killing everything. Beasts can't live in their own places. The whales are beaching themselves because they're going to be in the sea that they contaminate. They taking all the shrimp out of the sea, and the shrimp is supposed to clean the sea. But our people don't consider that thing, man. Our people would do any and everything, man.
Yeah. And the wild beasts shall change their places,
Mm-hmm.
and menstruous women shall bring forth.
It said, now menstruous women shall bring forth monsters, man. And that's what's happening right now. Women is bringing forth monsters, man. The scripture says that, man. We don't say that. The scripture says, man. We just go by what the Bible say, man. And that's all we're going to ever go to. But why did the Bible say menstruous women going to bring forth monsters? Why did it say that? Reason why it said that, because it's another trickle down effect. The trickle down effect of what? The meat in the home. Now the home is out of order. Let's go get that. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50. Right here, brothers and sisters, man. They're supposed to know, it's supposed to be knowledgeable, supposed to know the word, supposed to know the Bible, and they really don't know the Bible, because guess what they do? They do their own vain word. They do what they want to do. You hear even have people in Israel want to do what they want. But according to the Bible, we're going to do what the Lord say do. We ain't going to do what man say do, because cursed be the man that trusts man. Read that out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54.
Mm-hmm.
Man that is tender among you.
He said that so that the man that is tender among you. These scriptures can be broken down in many different ways, man. But it says so that the among you, read.
And very delicate.
And very delicate, read.
His eyes shall be evil toward others.
Because that's what black on black crime is going on. His eyes is evil towards his brother, man. Read.
And the wife of his bosom.
And towards his wife. Because now we got baby mama drama. That woman's supposed to be your wife, man. According to the Bible, there's no boyfriend, girlfriend. You got to, if you're going to deal with a woman and you try this woman and you lay down with a woman and you make a covenant with this woman, that woman is your wife, man. Read.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
That's now the remnant now he's leaving his children. That's what they're saying that our men's gonna do. This is a curse. This is a curse for not following God's law. Trickle down effect of what happened when you don't follow God's laws, man. Give me Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. These people, man, and I hope that brothers and sisters, I'm hoping that some of the people that I've been seeing on Facebook been talking pagan Christmas holiday. I hope that y'all looking at these videos, man. Look, run after your own vain words. If you want to know the truth about Christmas, open this Bible up, man. We're going to prove to the Bible that you don't supposed to be celebrating a Christmas, man. Christ be the man that trusted the man, but we men. We men. Don't trust us either. We trust ourselves. We allow ourselves in the minute. Oh, I'm going to stop drinking. He got drunk as hell last night. Oh, I'm going to stop drinking. And get a day later, you drink it again. You sit here and lie to yourself, man. Curse be the man that trusts the man. That's what the Lord say, man. That's what we're going to have to do. Because guess what? The man out of order makes the women out of order, makes the children out of order.
Right.
So there's no order, man, in there. And we just read from Deuteronomy 28:54. He said, man, it said the man that just telling his eyes shall be evil towards his brothers, black on black crime, and towards his wife. Now, guess what? He hating his woman. He just using and abusing her. But our sister's doing something too. Read that right quick.
The book of Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Moreover, the Lord, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Now, this is talking to the daughters of Zion. Now, the thing is, the Bible states, man, They said they hearts, man. That means they got attitudes. They like to run their thing on mouth. They should not be doing all this thing, man. It's an order set, man. The head of every man is Christ. The head of Christ is God. And the head of the woman is the man. Order set in that thing, man. We don't make the rules up, man. We just have to live by it. Israel gonna have to come back to God's law, statute, and command, not man's statute, law, statute. Read up.
Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks.
Because that's what the law just said, walk with stretched forth necks. Oh, niggas can't tell me nothing. Mosiah snap their neck off. They wanna twist their neck. Mosiah snap their neck off. Guess what? Same with these men. They wanna twist their neck. Don't believe in what the Lord say. Because guess what? Yahushua the Mashiach, guess what? He our Lord and Savior. Guess what? I'm gonna tell you something. No matter how y'all put that thing, man, the rules, man. And y'all gonna have to either abide by your rules. You want his laws just like this. Get down or lay down. Simple as that. Read up.
And walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing and making a tinkling with their feet.
See, they just walking around. They big and bold. I do what I want to. You don't want to do that. Don't never get. Even look at the men in Israel. Don't get beside yourself, man. No matter what your rank, no matter what you think you are in this truth. Guess what? Don't forget about this. They thinking that we the last, so we're gonna be first. Guess what? Even in Israel, that you think you're so-called top of it. Oh, I'm the head of my camp. You're first to be last. Right. You better learn to be a servant. You better learn to be a servant first. If you want that position, you better learn to be a servant. I'm not getting a position for me to be ruling, to lord over people, to make these people my slaves. I'm getting in position for to help these people to get into the kingdom and give them the best information to the Most High, man.
Read that again. That part where you're tickling on the feet.
Walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet.
That's drawing attention to themselves. And then we wonder why they get negative attention all the time because of negative vibes. You're tickling, you're twisting your butt, shaking everything to attention to yourself. So our men do the same thing too. Run out there and they draw attention to themselves. Then be wondering why they got those problems because you don't want to draw that attention to yourself.
That's right.
That's what I was talking about on that. Go ahead.
Come on. Give me Isaiah. Give me chapter 5 and verse. We're gonna start at verse 20.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 5. Woe unto them that call evil good.
What the Bible say, man?
Woe to them that call evil good.
Oh man, this Christmas, this is a good thing. These holidays, this is good. It's time to celebrate the family, man. You call it evil good, man. If you think to celebrate a holiday that the Most High God never gave you, man, he said, woe to them that call evil good, man, and good evil, man. Read up.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. That put darkness for light and light for darkness.
Read up.
That put bitter sweet and sweet for bitter.
Because this is what our people do, man. They don't acknowledge nothing, man. Oh, man. Well, I think, my fear. No, what's the Bible say? They call sweet, they call bitter for sweet, man. This is America. This is America in the fullest. America call everything God say is bitter. And guess what? And everything they say is sweet. Oh, this is good. Put bacon on everything. That's good, ain't it?
That's right. Everything.
Come on, man. Abomination, man. According to the Levitical laws, man. What's that? Leviticus 11. That's abomination.
All right.
He called that verbatimly, though the swine. Guess what? Our people love swine. Oh, I put it on my food. I praise it out. Come on, man. Our people, man. Look, read verse 21, man.
Verse 21. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes.
Because that's what a lot of us do. They are wise in their own eyes, man. A lot of our people are so wise in their. Read up.
Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine. Woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight.
But that's what a lot of people are. They prudent in their own sight too. They are very prudent in their own sight. You can't tell these people nothing, man. These people are above the law, man. And I hope these people they repent, man. And if you in Israel and you know who you are and you wanted to awaken and you celebrating some Christmas or sister, if y'all celebrating Christmas, y'all going into willfully sinning now, man. That's the end of 26. We ain't gonna grab it. But that's a precept for you. Because now you willfully sin. Jump down verse 23, y'all.
23. Which justify the wicked for reward.
Because that's what a lot of people doing, justifying wicked for the reward, man, of their own vain self, man. Of this, because America said we can do it. This is the law of the land. Well, what about the law? Everybody want to do the laws of the land. What the laws of the land? So the law of the land exceed what God say now? Even in Israel, does the law of the land exceed what God say? Come on, man. No. You better come back to these laws, man. You better find out who's the maker. Now what's what it say? What the clay saying to the one that made the clay, that's fashioning the clay? Come on, stop there, man. Read on.
Which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteous from him.
Because that's what they do. They justify the wicked for reward, man. Jump down to verse 25. This is what I got to say.
Verse 25. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people.
Now that's what's happening right now. Why you think it's gonna be? Watch what happened. If anybody know anything about the world, this is the most insurance claim time of the year in any time. You can get more insurance claims right now than any time. Because guess what? People, every time they go into a Thanksgiving or Christmas holiday, guess what happened? They cook those turkey, house burned down. They cut those lights down, house burned down. Guess what? They eat turkey, they choke. Guess what? Now they in the hospital, they're about to die. Because the Most High brings judgment, man. He brings judgment to the world for not listening to him, man. Read.
Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, and he has stretched forth his hand against them, and has smitten them.
See, that's what's happening, man. During this time, read.
And the hills did tremble.
That's what's happening. All the hills trembling, man, to the Most High God. Everything around is trembling, man. You think you're doing good. Not, man. You, like Ox said, I was looking at our video today. Guess what? You will have a good Christmas, but you're taking your children to death. Or you take your household to the fire, man. Read.
And their carcasses were torn in the midst of the streets. For all this, his anger is not turned away, but his hand is stretched out still. Because
our Lord's hand, after all the wrath that he can bring on us, even if not people don't repent, our Lord's hand still stretched out to our people, man.
And if you jump up to verse 13, let you know.
Read verse 13.
For doing all this, he says, therefore my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Because that's what's happening, man. That's exactly what's happening to our people, man.
And 14, got to give them that. Therefore, hell hath enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure, and their glory and their multitude and he that rejoices shall descend into it.
You see that?
The hell that enlarged herself, that's going back into captivity, has enlarged herself, right? Because we had more and more Israelites that kept disobeying the laws, going into captivity. All these things in this Bible tell us how we got into captivity.
Right.
But our people won't learn the fact that, okay, we see how we got into captivity, so we should be doing the opposite to get out of captivity. Right. But no, they feel like I can just go ahead and keep doing these things and God gonna have mercy on me. No, he not. That's why we still today under the same people who took us captive.
That's right. And see, now, guess what? Our people, they still, oh man, we're gonna celebrate for the kids. First of all, kid is not, we don't have kids, we have children. Right. Kids is baby goat, man. That's right. First of all, let's get that clear first. We have children. I want to do it for the children. Okay, let's see what happened when you do something for the children. Go to Leviticus 18 and 21. We're going to show you what the Bible says, because the rules all things.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 21.
Read up.
And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire.
It said, thou shalt not let any of our seed pass through the fire, man. Read.
Of Molech to Molech. Neither profane the name of thy God. I am the Lord.
See, neither shall you profane the name of our God, man. Guess what, man? When you celebrate a Christmas holiday, the birth of baby Jesus, and that's not when he's born. What God are you worshiping?
That's right.
What God are you celebrating? What are you trying to prove by doing this? And we're gonna go, and I hope the people catch hold of these scriptures that we bring it, because guess what? We finna show you in the Bible, just as long as all Israel always show you, we go get that every time. We just going through some precepts to kind of go through some of the things that our people do. But in actuality, we're gonna go into it what the Bible said not to celebrate Christmas. Look, it goes in there verbatimly not to celebrate.
Let me get Jeremiah 16:19.
Bring it out, huh?
Because that's the one thing, everybody, we think we getting everything. We think we getting everything good in America. They're giving us everything good. But let's see what the Bible said they come and do.
The book of Jeremiah.
Same people who taught us Christmas, same people who taught us Valentine's, same people who taught us Thanksgiving, and all these other wicked holidays we got going on. Read that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 19. O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction. The Gentile come unto thee.
The who?
The Gentile.
That's these other nations.
Shall come unto
and
thee.
They come up to us after all this time of we've been doing everything bad, and they're gonna realize
from the ends of the earth, and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies.
See, even they was inherited lies. They gonna even realize all that was a lie. So y'all running around and what they doing, and they gonna come and admit, hey, we was taught lies, and we telling you right now they lie. Don't wait till the Gentile. It's gonna be too late when it comes.
That's right.
That's gonna be the time. It's time for
that's what
it's the wrath of the Most High.
They're waiting on the Gentile.
They gonna tell the truth on that day, because they gonna see that sky done cracked.
Yeah, that's right. And it was time, because this why he said every knee will bow and every tongue will confess.
Yeah, they gonna do your laws. You know, you ain't got no choice now.
That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 10 and verse 12. Chapter 18, 10. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 18 and verse 10. Read it when you get there.
Start at 9.
Start at verse 9.
Verse 9 of chapter 18 of Deuteronomy. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not do after the abominations of those nations.
See, he said, when you come into the land, again, because we need this to sink into our people. Read this.
Deuteronomy 18, verse 9. When thou art come into the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, thou shalt not learn to do after the abominations of those nations.
Now, let's read some of this pagan stuff, man, that our people came into doing, man. Read the titles and go into it like
this is pagan holidays exposed. The mistletoe.
The mistletoe. Now we're getting into the mistletoe. Read out.
The mistletoe of the sacred oak was especially sacred to the ancient Celtic Druids. On the 6th night of the moon, white-robed Druid priests would cut the oak mistletoe with a golden sickle. 2 white bulls would be sacrificed amid prayers that the recipients of the mistletoe would prosper. The custom of using mistletoe to decorate houses at Christmas is a survival of the Druid and other pre-Christian traditions. It was yet another instance where Christmas had strong ties with false religious pagan practices.
See, that's another false religion pagan practice. Read on. Huh?
The Yule log. The custom of burning the Yule log began with the ancient Scandinavians, who once a year burned a huge log in honor of their god, Thor.
And see, the thing is, you can see that all the Christmas carols have all those different names in it. Read up.
After they became Christianity, they made the Yule log an important part of their Christmas ceremonies.
Mm-hmm.
This was burned in honor of their child God, and the next day after the burning of the log, they would set up a tree decorated and surrounded with presents.
And see, that's what right now, man. See, our people, man, they don't know what they doing. They just say, they just got what somebody said, oh, okay, we'll do it. Come on, man. Let's come up out of that thing. Read it up.
This represented new life. Thor is a heathen god, and any ties to him are ties to false religion.
He said that's a heathen god, and our people give in to all heathen customs and traditions. He never sent us to America, man, for that, man. Read.
Holly. This time of year for the pagans was to mourn their Holly king, who died around the 21st of December. Also, the Teutonic people placed holly and other evergreens inside their houses to protect from evil spirits and bad winter weather.
So I guess y'all putting y'all Christmas tree in y'all house to protect from bad evil spirits or winter weather too. Y'all don't even know yet. Okay, anybody, even live on Facebook, anybody, why do y'all put y'all Christmas tree in y'all house? Can you give us any clue? Nobody can know. Why would you put a Christmas tree in your house and you don't know why? They don't know why, man. They just do anything somebody just tell them to do. And it's why I said our gays language, man. Our leaders they failed us. Our households, our fathers, our mothers, they failed us. Yes, they have.
And even the people back then, when they was putting them in there to get away evil spirit, see, they don't have the God of Israel. So they was putting them in there. They wasn't doing them or breaking another evil spirit in their home. It's crazy, boy. But our people follow these people, though.
Yeah, we're telling y'all, Titus 3:3 say that we also were fools. We also did the same thing.
Yeah,
we came up out of the old ways, man, became new people, man, trying to get into the kingdom now. If the kingdom is not here to you, well, then you keep on following these customs of the other nations. But as for what he says for mine, as for ours, we gonna continue to try to do what the Lord told us to, and that's not to celebrate these pagan holidays.
On that. Read on up.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Read.
And what jolly Saint Nick. Mm-hmm. He is an innocent, happy, jolly being, right? Named the patron Saint Nicholas, right? Well, the only two things that modern Saint Nick can claim from the real Saint Nicholas are his name and his kindness to children.
But what else did he do? Nobody knows the history of the Saint Nick. The thing is, they go up in just imagine a man saying he's Saint Nicholas. He's going up into all the houses and he's doing what? Giving all the children toys, right? Let's go to John chapter 10. Let's go to John chapter 10, right?
And another thing too, when our people come and we do everything. A lot of our whole history is based on doing a lot of stuff. Y'all gotta understand, Esau and these other nations, they trying to be the Most High.
That's right.
So they imitate everything that we do good. Guess what? They come behind us and they imitate it, then claim it as theirs.
Yeah, we've been doing it. No, y'all ain't. Yeah, nothing.
They doing the same thing with the God of Israel.
Right.
They done made it the God of America.
They want to fight over the Jewish state.
We're just gonna how we over here in America, we want to build a temple. We want to change everything in Jerusalem. Because it's the same people.
Right.
That's right.
With one common goal, to take us out.
We're gonna show you what the Most High said about Santa Claus.
John 10.
Yeah, 10 and 1.
The book of St. John, chapter 10, verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entered not by the door sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way. Man, hold on. For real, my bad. Slack.
Come on with it now.
The book of St. John, chapter 10, verse 1. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold, but climbeth up some other way, the same is a thief and a robber.
And that's what y'all call Santa Claus? He don't come through the door, come through. He gonna come up through the roof, huh? He's gonna come up through the chimney. What you say? Oh, that many people we don't got chimneys. Guess what? They making sure us Negroes get these chimneys because guess what they do? They putting all us Negroes in the apartments.
Think about it, man. Yeah, think about this though. If your best friend was on your roof and came down the chimney, you might shoot the crap out of your best friend.
That's right.
And tell it, damn man, why'd you do that? Why would you come down the chimney?
Because he's a thief and a robber.
Yeah, right.
That's the only way he'll come down.
You're gonna be in your intentions while he laid out, you're gonna be thinking, what was he trying to steal out my house? You know what I'm saying?
What
It's like my pop used to say, if I wake up and it be big, black, big, white, black, whatever, standing in my living room, red suit on, talking about ho, 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 he gonna be dead, dead, dead. That's what's gonna happen. No ass around it, man. It's time for him to go. It'd be the last stop St. Nick will have during because St. Nick will be on the turn. Read up.
Verse 2. But he that entereth in by the door is the shepherd of the sheep.
He that entered into the door. Now now who is there? It's the Lord and Savior, man. That's the shepherd of the sheep. See, our people, they want to do what everybody else want to do. They don't want to do what the Bible say do. Jump down to verse 7, man.
Verse 7.
Well, read.
Then said Jesus unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep.
Because Christ is the door of the sheep, man. Christ is the door of the sheep. See, guess what? Christ is the shepherd, and Christ is the shepherd, and he's the door of the sheep. Our people, guess what? The only one get to the Father is through the Son. Read up.
All that ever came before thieves and robbers.
That's all this is. That's just thieves and robbers. Read.
But they did not hear them.
Read.
I am the door.
He said it again. He said, I am the door.
By me, if any man enter in, he shall be saved.
That's the only way you got to go through him, no matter how you put it. Y'all can say it how you want to. You give it my credit. The only way you going to be saved. You got to enter through the door through Christ. That's the only way. Read up.
And shall go in and out and find pasture.
And go in. What does sheep do by pasture? He go eat. He rejoices. He run around. He play. He enjoy. He fellowship with them. That's what sheep do in the pastures, man. That's this Bible, man. We got to get into this thing. That's what the sheep don't do. We got to eat this Bible. We got to read this Bible, rejoice in this Bible, and go with this Bible, man. Read verse 10, though.
Verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy.
So when that man climbing up the chimney and he coming down, guess what? He coming down to kill, steal, and destroy. Kill, steal, and destroy. This is the highest crime part. Guess what? This time of the year, the crime. This time of the year, everybody's broke. This time of the year, everybody steal. Everybody wants to kill for this Christmas.
Depression.
That's it.
Suicide.
That's it. Oh, I can't give my children a good Christmas. Boom. Oh, I can't give my children a good Christmas. Lay it down, Negro. Yeah. That's what we do. Come on, man. That's what our people do. This the level of sickness our people done got, man. That ain't nothing but witchcraft, man.
Out on the block longer and longer just to make more money. I got to buy my baby some kids. Man.
That's demonic, man. Read the rest of it up.
The thief was not before to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might life and that they might have it more abundant.
See, because Christ said, now I came for they to have so they can be more abundant, man. That's the way that we got to go. Let's go through Christ so we can be more abundant. Let's go back to this Deuteronomy 18 right quick. I don't finish that out. Deuteronomy 18, start in verse 10.
Yeah.
Let me get there. I'll read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 10. There shall not be found among you any that maketh his son or his daughter to pass through the fire.
It said, there shall not be one that is among us to make his son or daughter pass through the fire, man. That's the giving it all these traditions, giving it to, guess what? Oh, I'm doing it for my kids. No, don't do it. Said, don't do it, man. Reconsider.
Reconsider.
Read.
Or they use divination, or an observer of times, or an enchanter, or a witch.
Because guess what? In this times right here, you might not think this is witchcraft, man. It is highest. Christmas take witchcraft to the highest. Why you think every dang near is closed tomorrow? Dang near every place, everybody, and dang near have 99.9% of all the people all over the world, if they work tomorrow, they're damn near ready to kill themselves, man. Had to work. Man, I got to work on Christmas. You ready to kill you, man, over there, man. This is witchcraft, man. Go. Matter of fact, give me Sirach chapter 27 right quick. So many precepts, man. We're finna get into this Christmas cutting of the tree breakdown in a minute.
The book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Many have sinned for a small matter.
He said, many have sinned for a small matter. Read.
And he that seeketh for abundance will turn his way. Now,
he said, any of them that seeking for abundance, they're going to turn their eye away from it, man. But that's not the right way. Read.
As a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones,
mm-hmm.
so doeth sin stick close between buying and selling.
But our people don't know. Guess what? You think that little small sin, you think it don't matter. But guess what? Like the Lord say, guess what? It's just like a nail, and you just nailed that sin in between the stone. It's still on you. Unless you repent from that sin is still on you.
Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord,
read on.
His house shall soon be overthrown.
Because that's what's going to happen. His house going to be overthrown, man. When a man is in sin. That's only just his household, it's his congregation. Guess what? If he's leading a nation of people that need to be overthrown, a man of sin, that's what happens to him, man. They have him up out of that thing, man. Give me Sirach 32 and 17 right quick.
That's why every nation only had a season of reigning,
mm-hmm.
because they were sinful nations. But the kingdom of Israel got on how long?
Forever. Start at verse 16. I'm going to read that.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 32, verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
They that fear the Lord shall find judgment,
mm-hmm.
and shall kindle justice as a light.
Because that's what we do, man. This Bible can kindle justice as a light when we follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. This justifies everything. When you got a problem, this justifies. When you got a situation, this justifies. Oh my, I don't know what to do about my household, this justifies. I don't know about my wife, this justifies. I don't know how I should do on my job, this justifies. Go to the scriptures, man. That's the that you're supposed to be seeking. Read it up.
A sinful man
a sinful man, now read,
will not be reproved.
Because a sinful man ain't gonna be reproved. They don't give a dang. Oh, you can't tell on sinful man. That's why how long, man. Read.
But findeth an excuse according to his will.
Because that's what a lot of people doing in Israel. They trying to find an excuse to do things according to their own will and not of God's will. And that's what the problem is lying in is the people that's not, but they of Israel. That's the problem now. Line. Oh, I want to do it because I got a reason. What reason you got that God said not to do? You ain't got it, man. There's no reason. When God say to do it, it's just what it is. That's stamped, man. Sign, seal, deliver. All right, two. Right quick. Verse 32.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 32.
Mm-hmm.
Can a maid forget her ornaments, or a bridge her attire, or a bride her attire? My people have forgotten me days without number.
It said, can a maid forget her ornaments? Ornaments. Shalak. He said, can a maid forget her ornaments? I mean, that's just like a woman, she dressing herself up and she don't put no jewels on. She don't put no bracelets on. No ear feel naked, man. Our women do that right now to this day.
Right.
If y'all dress up and want to have her stuff decked out, have it looking good. That's how we roll, man. That's Israel. The man, he put his stuff on, you know what I'm saying? He want to be fly with heels, man. The woman's talking about Israel, man. Read it from the top again.
Can a maid ornament?
We the maid, man. Read.
Or a bride her attire?
And we are the bride.
Yet my people have forgotten me days without number.
Because that's what happened, man. Our people forgot for days without number. Read.
Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love?
Because that's what's happening in Israel. People are trimming their ways to seek love of their children, love of their parents, love of their families. We not trimming our ways. Why seekest thou? He said, why trimmest thou ways? We not trimming our ways, man. Why would you trim your ways to seek love? Love from who? Read.
Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy way.
So now you trimming your ways. Now you teaching the wicked ones your ways too.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Read verse 34.
Verse 34. Also in thy skirts is found the blood of the souls of the poor innocent.
See, now that's the other nation. They found, but guess what? Some of our people was right there with them. They right along with them. Because when they blood gets shed, you might well step on it with them because you right there with them, man. You want to see our people downfall, and you want this other nation to keep living, and you don't want your house to really rule the land like he's supposed to, and you don't want your God to be your God. So you might well step your 2/3 tail on over there and get what you're gonna get. Read.
I have not found it by secret search, but upon all things.
See, because he ain't found it by no
all
secret.
these.
He ain't found it by no search. He already knew what was going on. You wicked Negroes gonna be wicked anyway. And y'all, it was just like this. He had a light. The other nation had a light. They blink and guess what you gonna do? Go to the light. The Most High God got this big old sun right here. Say, hey man, come on over here, man. Got plenty of light over here. You already go in the dark and go with a flicking light right here. To go with all this light right here that you can see your whole body. You can see everything around you. But guess what you want to do? You want a flicking light like this. Just to see what's over there.
Yeah. And
you be found a fool, man. You'll be found a fool, man. Give me Ecclesiastes 77. Everybody, this is a precept spirit. Everybody should know this precept. Signing into the old line too. When you get there, I agree.
Really man.
Bible says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, man. Read.
And a gift destroyed the heart.
Because that's what it is. America teaches our people to go out to give gifts. And that gift that is destroying our people. Because guess what? God never told us to give no gifts for his son's birthday. God never told us to give a gift for no Christmas. So who you giving a gift for? That gift is just on your heart, man. Because everybody want to kill somebody for a gift this time of year. That nigga ain't give me nothing for Christmas. Man, my dad ain't nothing. Man, that nigga ain't give me nothing for Christmas. He ain't supposed to.
Yeah.
He ain't supposed to, man.
I seen on Facebook with women out here talking about, paying bills is not a gift. What is it? Shoot, that's the greatest gift you can get by being able to pay bills from the Most High, being able to take care of yourself. The scriptures say it's hard to stay with somebody. That's terrible. But having your own thing, that's the best thing going.
Mm-hmm.
But just anything. This is how we get into just being worshipers of anything. Now we want to say that, you ain't giving me no gift if you paying bills. You shouldn't even be worried about no gift.
That's right.
You should be worried about paying no bills.
You should be worried about keeping these laws.
That's right.
You should be worried about guess what? Whatever your duty was as a man, that's what you should be worried about. Whatever your duty is as a woman, that's what you should be worried about, man. Learn those things, man. You want to get ahead of life, you got to learn what the Lord wants you to do. Give me Proverbs 25 right quick. 25 and 14. You get there, I'll read there. I know I'll pretty fast precept, man. He quick lighting, man. Read that out.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 25, verse 14.
Mm-hmm.
Whoso boasted himself of a false gift is like clouds and wind without rain.
Man, you read that again, man.
Whoso boasted himself of a false gift is like clouds and wind without rain.
Because that's what's happening, man. You giving out a false gift, man. Because what is that gift going to, man, you give a gift, man, in 2 minutes, guess what he going to do? In 2 minutes, guess what he going to do? Throw it down.
And
It's like like a cloud without rain. What does the rain do? Not rain nourish the land.
That's right.
If rain bring forth budding of the plants, bring forth springtime, changes of the weather in the seas. That's what rain bring forth, man. Well, go ahead.
And like Yari was just saying, see, the gifts that they get, they don't appreciate those gifts. Those are the gifts, your station, but then they tired of the game that they got. Man, it's a false gift.
That's all it is, just a false gift, man. That's the same gift that destroyed their heart, man.
Right. He gave me a diamond ring. And then as soon as you get mad at him, you take it to the pawn shop.
Yeah.
But it's bro, I'm gonna keep that. I don't want the nigga, but I'm that.
Read verse 15.
Verse 15. By long forbearance is a prince persuaded.
Read.
And a soft tongue breaketh the bone.
Man, did y'all hear that, man? Read it again.
By long forbearing is a prince persuaded.
It's a long forbearing is a prince persuaded. Read.
And a soft tongue breaketh the bone.
That's what all them pastors in church doing. They give you that soft ass tone, and they won't talk to you all night, and they persuading our princes, and you looking like a fool, man. That's what they're doing, man. They persuading our tails like we ain't. They give you this softball when we got it. Hey, just bring it down a little bit, man.
Yeah.
Teach the people. They want to be all soft. No, man. We supposed to lift our voices up like a trumpet, man.
They want that Lamentations 4:17.
I got that down.
Oh, yeah.
That's the next scripture.
Exactly
Matter of fact, let's pull that right now. Matter of fact, let's pull that right now. That's what they want. They want this soft all talk, soft steam. You know, God loves everybody. Yeah. Let me read this one scripture.
And as deep as my voice is, I can't talk soft to nobody. I can't even hold it down. Man, you crazy. I had a struggle trying to hold my
read it. Yeah.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17. And us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help, and our watching we watch for a nation that could not save us.
Because they can't save us, man. With that soft talk, you can't save us, man. Right. Oh man, you don't supposed to be talking like that. Is we not reading out the Bible? Did not the Bible just say? Man, these people want some smooth words, man. They want a smooth operator, man. They wooed by the word. The word ain't for to be wooed. The word don't want to woo you. The word want to correct you, man.
Right. They want to Joel's team.
That's what they want, man.
This is my Bible.
You're gonna have prosperity.
He raises it up too. He raises it. This is my Bible, and this is this. And
no,
this
you
is
too loud. You way too loud for real.
And I'm gonna put it back down. Come on, man. We gotta come up. Let's go and dive into it. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10, man, right quick, man. Let's get there right quick. Without further ado, man. Let's get that Jeremiah chapter 10, man.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaks unto you, O house of Israel.
He talking to the house of Israel, man. Read.
Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen.
The Bible said to learn not the way of the heathen. Let's go get it. Leviticus chapter 18, verse 3, right quick. To learn the way of the heathen. Where did he get that from? He ain't just sit there and made that up on his own. He read the house, man. Read that up.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 3. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Don't do like those Egyptian heathens. Read.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
He said, you shall not do, man. He telling you, all this, and when he's sending you to these different lands, and he telling you don't take their custom. Send you to another land, don't take their custom. He said, telling you not to learn the ways of the heathens, man. Read.
Neither shall ye walk in their.
He said, don't walk in their laws. Don't take their customs. Don't take their laws. Don't do nothing. You got to do what the Lord say to, man. The Lord's laws above all laws, man. He said, learn not the ways of the heathens, man. Go back up.
Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 2. Thus said the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
So guess what? The heathens are dismayed at their retail.
For the heathen are dismayed at them.
Because that's what they got. They got all kind of goddesses out of everything that's in the
Zodiac sign.
Yes,
I'm tired. Man, I don't give a dang what you are, man. All that bull crap is nonsense.
It
right?
is.
And we got people in
garbage.
Israel still celebrating the Zodiac sign.
They do.
I'm a cancel. None of that stuff, man. I should read that thing. None of that stuff ever match me. But then I know some people, every time they read it, ooh, that's just like me. Negro, you wouldn't even like that 2 days ago. You like that today?
Right.
Because your horoscope said.
All of a sudden.
Mm-hmm. Read up.
For the customs of the people are vain.
It said the custom are vain. Read.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
Now it's saying that one person goes into, it didn't say one person, but one goes into the tree, goes into the forest and cut it down a dang tree. Now tell me what holiday they do to go cut the tree down. Read up.
For one cutteth a tree out of the forest. The work of the hands of the workman with an axe.
He said the work of the workman of a man's hand with an axe, man. Workman he's going to cut this tree out with an axe.
And let it be clear. Just because you went and got one of them little fake passing ones that came out the thing, it's still the same thing. It was just that way done. They done advanced it. Now you thinking you not into Christmas. Oh, that ain't us. I bought mine out of Walmart.
Yeah. Semantics.
Man, come on, go ahead.
Read it up.
They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
Now, what is that, man? They got a tree, and they gonna deck this tree with silver and gold, man. And when you read up above, it said, "Learn not the ways of the heathens, man, and be not dismayed at them." Let's go get that silver and gold right quick. Let's go to Psalms 115 in verse 4. Let's go get that silver and gold, man. A lot of people, man, they lost in the touch, man. When you get there, I'll read it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 115, 4. Their idols are silver and gold.
What are they idols?
Their idols are silver and gold.
You said their idols are silver and gold, man. And so what did they get in the tree? And they decking it with silver and gold. What did the Most High say the silver and gold was?
Their idols are silver and gold.
So when you decking that Christmas tree with silver and gold, guess what? Your idols are silver and gold, man. Read.
They work the work of men's hands.
Because that's what it is, the work of hands, man. Go back. Read that again, man.
Verse 4, chapter Jeremiah. They deck it with silver and with gold. They fasten it with nails and hammers that it move not.
So that's what they did. Back in the day, they had to nail it down so it wouldn't move. But now they got to stand, so you ain't got to do all that, man. Read.
They are upright as the palm tree.
And that's what they did. They upright as the palm tree. But that was going into a similitude on how a man was standing up right here under the people. And they used that as being an idol. Let's go get that. Deuteronomy 4 and 16 right quick. Hold it. That's what they use. They used it as being an idol. Like a man that's standing up. He's in the middle of your house. He's for protection and all that. No, he's a dumb ass idol, man.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4, verse 16. Lest ye corrupt yourselves and make you a graven image, the similitude of any figure, the likeness of male or female.
Because that's what they use in their tree as like a male statue of protection to their household or for a sacred man. That's garbage. All of this is garbage. It's vain. Go back up. Read this.
They are upright. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not.
Because that's what they did. That's why he said the tree can't speak, because they making it as a man or woman, and that tree can't speak. Read.
They must needs be born.
It said they must needs be born. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 44 and verse 13. He said they must needs be born. How did you make something be born? We're going to show you how they made it to be born. 44 and verse 13 right quick.
The book of Isaiah chapter 44, verse 13. The carpenter stretches out his rule.
Now, when you making something born, that's what that is. You made it. Now it's made. Now it's coming out. You know what I'm saying? It's coming out the womb. Now it's right there in the place so you can see it. So what the carpenter had to do from the beginning, the Most High is the carpenter. And Yahushua is the carpenter. Guess what? The seed is planted. The baby is made inside your stomach. That's what the carpenter doing is making. Then he brings forth the child. That's now it's born. Read up.
The carpenter stretches his rule. He marked it out with a line. He fitted it with planes, and he marked it out with the compass.
He making it, read.
And making it after the figure of a man.
Because that's what it's doing. They making a Christmas tree is out being a figure of the man. Deuteronomy 4:6 said what? We don't make idols into that. Read.
According to the figure of a man.
Because that's what they think. The Christmas tree, ooh, it's beautiful. This is one of the beautiful things I got, man. It's God, man. Read.
That it may remain in the house.
Because you can just see how the people put their Christmas tree up. That shit be up all year long, man. They never take that thing down, man. Read.
Verse 14. He hewed him down cedars and taketh the cypress and the oak, which he splinted for himself among the trees of the forest.
Read on up.
He planted an ash, and the rain doth nourish it.
Read.
Then shall be for a man to burn, for he will take thereof and warm himself.
Read on.
Yea, he kindled it and baked bread.
Read that.
Yea.
Because that's what they doing. They telling you all the things that they doing during the holidays, man. If you go back up, let's go back up to verse, man, read the top of verse 15.
Verse 15. Then shall it be for a man to burn, for he will take thereof and warm himself.
Because that's what's happening, man. They taking this tree and everybody gathering around, all the warmth and love that's in the room. Read.
Yea, he kindled it and baked bread.
Because that's what they have. All kind of cakes and stuff sitting around here. Got this holiday laid out, man. Read.
Yea, he maketh a god and worshipped it.
Because that's what's happening, man. When y'all sitting around here, y'all got this Christmas idol stuff going on, man. Guess what? Y'all worshiping something y'all know not, man. Read.
Oh, Lord, he maketh a god and worship it. He maketh it a graven image and falling down thereto.
Because that's how they falling down into it. They participating. They living into it. They making it born by doing something that the Lord tell them not to do. By, I want to do this for the kids. I want to do this for no. Quit having excuses to do bull crap, man. Yeah. He'd have not gave us license to sin to do this stuff, man.
He giving us also an example of what all it is. We worship Christmas trees, we worship the cross.
That's right.
Man. And what happens is he's saying, and he used that same wood, that same thing that he used that he worshiping, he making a fire to cook some food on now.
Right.
That's all of these idols are. They absolutely mean nothing. They don't they ain't good wood.
That's right.
And then they bring it down and got everybody worshiping as though it was a man. And it's not a man. And he was just giving you the thing that it's all it is, just wood.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a God. He said, and the Most High said, I am the only God he is.
That's right.
That's why I be laughing when people talk about their religion. And I tell them all the time, your religion don't work. Your God do not work. I don't care how big you build a big old fat gigantic gold Buddha, it don't work.
It don't work. It won't work.
Oh, you got a big old rock down there and Mecca and huge is all I do it. It don't work.
That's right.
Your God don't work. Ask Pharaoh when he came out. I got 2 serpents. Moses' serpent ate them both of them.
That's right.
So what's he saying?
That's right. Go to Proverbs chapter 17 and verse 15. We almost out of here, man. We got a few more precepts, man. Just want to touch in on this, man. Because our people got to come up out of it, man.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 15. He that justified the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination to the Lord.
Read that again.
He that justified the wicked.
Because he said, he that justified the wicked. Man, look at it. Man, that's my brother, man. Y'all know how he is, man. Man, you know what I'm saying? Him celebrate Christmas, man. Y'all know how he is now. We ain't justifying nothing. That nigga wicked, man. My mama, she celebrate Christmas, she wicked, man.
Right.
I ain't justifying it, man. Read up.
He that justified the wicked and he that condemneth the just, even they both are abomination.
And the ones that's not celebrating, and y'all condemning us for not celebrating. What did he say? Both of them?
Both are abomination to the Lord.
Both of y'all are abomination to the Lord, man. When you try to fire your family for doing this wickedness, and for the people that trying to condemn the one that say that we ain't gonna participate in it, man. He said both of y'all are abomination to the Lord, man. Go to Proverbs 24 and 15 right quick. One more precept out of that, man. We get up out of there.
Proverbs chapter 24, verse 15. Lay not wait, O wicked man.
He said, lay not wait, O wicked man. Read.
Against the dwellings of the righteous.
That's what they doing, man. Don't lay wait. Don't be laying wait against the dwellings of the righteous, man. Read.
Spoil not his resting place.
He said, don't spoil your resting place, man. And our men in Israel and our women in Israel, don't give in to them children. Don't spoil your resting place, man. We don't need to do that, man. The Lord say, don't do it. Don't spoil your resting place.
Wake up dead.
That's all you go do. That's all you do. You waking up the dead, man. Give me the last one, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. Get up out of here, man. I'll read down to verse 10.
Book of Ephesians, chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace are ye saved.
Now close the book. Now close the book now. That's all the Christians love. Close the book.
Say by grace.
Don't say that there.
Told you. And what's so about it? They didn't read that.
They just got
Pastor told them that.
Yes, sir.
The choir told them that. But they ain't even read that. Because if they read, they keep going.
That's right. That's what we got to go. We got to keep going, man. Read.
For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God.
Grace is a gift from God. It's grace is a gift from God. It's a grace period to get things right, man. That's it. This is a small gift for you to get yourself into order. Because guess what? When the Levitical laws, when he gave it to Moses, when you did something that was punished by death, you was gonna get pushed to death on the spot.
Right.
But now, since we up under grace, that was the gift God gave us for his son to come sacrifice himself. Right. That's the gift he gave us for us to come up out of that, man. That was it.
Just like they got that gift for TXU. When they called TXU, hey, I ain't got the money, my phone, but I need my life. And TXU turn around and say, all right, don't pay this Friday. Go ahead and pay me Friday. That's grace. They gave you a grace period. And that's the gift they gave you. They're like I said, I gave you a gift. I'm giving you time to get yourself right. Because when I come back, no, it ain't gonna be no peaches and cream. Ain't no bright-eyed and bushy tail around here. I'm coming back with a sword.
What happens next Friday if you don't pay it by next Friday?
Yeah, them lights getting turned off.
Out.
And like the Most High can say, hey, when I return and you didn't do what I asked you to do, guess what? Your lights getting turned off. Your grace period is over.
That's right. We don't know.
That's right. Not works, lest any man should boast. For we are his worship.
We are the Most High God's workmanship, man. Read.
Created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which God had before ordained that we should walk in them.
Because he ordained it from the beginning, man. How we should walk in those, man. Look, we just out here to do work, man. The ones that's watching us on Facebook, man, subscribe to our channel. Those that's following us on Periscope, Twitter, our YouTube channel. So support us on the Go page, man. Maybe one day we can try to reach some of them cities and come out there and teach the word, man. Thus said the Lord.
If you have supported us, we say thank you, man.
And those are the ones that are supporting us, we do say thank you.
For real.
We always tell everybody, hey, man, come back to the God's law, statutes, and commandments. But we got the law. And go to Leviticus chapter 8, verse 3 right quick. Come out with this law, man. We read it during class, but we're going to read it again.
I mean, it must be crucial. The book of Leviticus chapter 8, verse 3. And gather thou all the congregation together unto the door of the tabernacle.
18. Slide. It ain't no skipping. We just say slide.
Leviticus chapter 18, verse 3. Outgoings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
He said, you do what's in the land of Egypt. Even in America, you don't do what's in America.
That's right. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whether I bring you, shall ye not do?
He said, man, he brought us over here. He telling us, shall you not do, man. Read.
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
Read verse 4.
Verse 4. Ye shall do my judgments.
He said, you shall do his judgments, read.
And keep mine ordinances.
And keep his ordinance, read.
To walk therein.
To walk therein, read.
I am the Lord your God.
He is the Lord your God. He's the Lord our God.
Right.
And on that note, we say shalom.
Shalom.